I want to bring one more thing up on our table here.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that one. I didn't see it.
Yeah. We have this. We have the 124 scale Mazda RX3.
Hey, that thing looks cool.
It's hardcore JDM. This is like the style straight out of Japan with the cone flares, and the wheels they're the cool. I mean, so
it just screams
one
classic.
of the things that we get a lot of comments on is that our fitment, the wheels are too far deep into the wheel well. Now, I want you to think back to when Big Time Muscle and the older cars that we used to do.
Yes.
The style back then was tucking.
Mm-hmm.
That means the fender went over the rim, so part of the rim was actually inside the body. So we would have to put it inside the body so that it won't rub. Now, these cars still have to roll, right? And the thickness of the fender wall, the metal that's around there, has to be a certain thickness so it doesn't collapse on itself. It's not too soft. It still has rigidity. So they have to be a certain thickness. Now, with the new style, which we're trying to achieve is flush, we'd love to push it all the way out. But we'll get more customer service calls with the wheels not rolling if we pull them out too much where the wheels won't turn. So we have to push them in to allow the wheels to turn. Okay. But there's enough play for you guys who really want that flush look to pull the wheels out on the axle so that it will sit flush and will still roll. If you want it super flush, you may start to hit the side wall of the inner side wall of the fender, and it might not roll, but you'll achieve that look. But you can achieve those looks if you want to with our cars because there's enough play in there to do it. But I mean that's one of the things that we get a lot of flack for, but it's because we'd rather have it roll and have people customize it to make it look the way they want to, rather than making it look right but not roll because we'll get too many customer service calls.
Yes.
You see how much time and effort and thought goes into the creation of every one of these. And at the end of the day, all we hear is Jada didn't cut the exhaust hole, whatever. The same thing I said in the last podcast. I'm saying it in this one too.
You guys suck. You guys don't care about the collectors.
But I mean, at the end of the day, to kind of add on to what Mike said, we do see these things and we try to incorporate it back into the end product.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things that go into making these things, and sometimes we do miss certain details that we should have put into them.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's too late and it's not worth it for us to go back in and change it because that means changing tooling and doing all kinds of stuff, and there's a big investment. So some things we have to just cut our losses. Sometimes we will reinvest if we think it's worth it, but
more often than not, we go back to the Jada way.
Yeah.
And
I mean, dude, there's so many times that we've gone back in and fixed things, and that just makes it more collectible because once we do fix it and change it, then there's a few that were out there on the market that were incorrect, and now there's the change, and those are the ones that the ones that were incorrect are the ones that typically will get more, be more valuable later on down the line.
Yeah. See, we're helping y'all out.
So we won't put that out as public knowledge, but it's something that as collectors you will notice.
Yeah.